today's subject is regarding manufacturing account. The name manufacturing account comes from that manufacturing units. Those units which are manufacturing the goods should prepare an account before making the trading account. Fine. So in a complete final account format, first there is manufacturing account, then you go for trading account, and then you go for PL account, and then go for balance sheet. Fine. So manufacturing account is that very part. So manufacturing account is that only restricted up to factory cost, factory cost. Fine. How can we reach factory cost? How can we get factory cost? Is that you first have to take the opening the raw material consumed. क्या बोला बोल raw material कितना raw material consumed हुआ देखा if it is produced in a factory, how much cost is there up to the factory level? Fine, that is called factory level, factory cost. क्या बोला how much cost is there for up to the factory level. factory के बाद वो क्या जाएगा और कुछ ऐड होगा उसको हम we can say it at office and administration overhead, we can say it at as selling and distribution overhead, all the other overheads are there also, but we are now restricted, or we are now confined to the matter that raw material, that factory up to factory level कितना cost हुआ. तो चलो फैक्ट्री raw material consumed, raw material तो फैक्ट्री में प्रोडक्शन करने के लिए पहले क्या चाहिए बोल raw material कितना का raw material consume हुआ. The basic formula is that opening stock of raw material add purchase less closing stock. So first you have to take the opening stock. Suppose we can take an example of here maybe opening stock is 10,000 rupees. Fine, and we had purchased of 1 lakh rupees. Add it out. कितना आ गया 1,10,000 rupees is there. Fine. फिर ऐसा कुछ एक्सपेंसेस है कि ऐड कुछ कैरेज इनवर्ड आ गया, कुछ एक्सपेंसेस आ गया, और सम क्लियरिंग और सम that is called unloading. Okay, like that, carriage inward, clearing, unloading. This is called, suppose here it is 20,000 rupees. So your costing of it comes up to rupees 1,30,000. Then less closing stock and return less closing stock. So the basic formula is opening stock add purchase less closing stock. बोल opening stock add purchase less closing stock. अगर कुछ कैरेज ऐसा कुछ होगा तो भी ऐड होगा, तो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक लेस कर दो. क्लोजिंग स्टॉक लेस करने के लिए सपोज वी हैव अ क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ 30,000 रुपीज, राइट. इट कम्स टू 1 lakh रुपीज. इट इज 1 lakh रुपीज. और कुछ है लाइक दैट, some goods are returned. We can return it from here also. Purchase less return outward. Fine. Return outward लगता है कि 10,000 रुपीज रिटर्न आउटवर्ड हो गया. 90,000 is my cost of raw material consumed. This is my raw material. तो फैक्ट्री में जब प्रोडक्शन करेगा तो रॉ मटेरियल लग गया. कितना रॉ मटेरियल लगा इधर? 90,000 worth of raw material was used for the purpose of production. Fine. You have to find out the production cost. प्रोडक्शन करने के लिए फैक्ट्री तक कितना खर्च हुआ, ये कैलकुलेशंस कर रहे हैं हम लोग. अभी ऐड करो, ऐड डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस, ऐड डायरेक्ट वेजेस, डायरेक्ट वेजेस, इसका नाम कहता है कि डायरेक्ट वेजेस. अनदर नेम ऑफ डायरेक्ट वेजेस इज मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वेजेस. Manufacturing wages is also the another name, or productive wages may be, by whatever name it is given, it is to be added. Suppose 60,000 rupees is direct wages. Fine. Add direct expenses or chargeable expenses, direct or chargeable expenses, right. Chargeable expenses like that, some special planned hire charges, royalty, etc. Fine. Some royalty, or like that is an unavoidable expenses in order to produce the goods. That is called chargeable expenses. Directly related to production. Directly related without making that expenses, the production is not at all allowed. Suppose a Hero company has taken a design from Honda company motorcycle, and it must have to pay some amount of royalty in order to produce that motorcycle. So that type of expenses is called direct or chargeable expenses, right? Fine. So it is maybe suppose 40,000 rupees is my such expenses. कितना आ गया अभी? 1,90,000 total expenses. Fine. It is called prime cost. इसको कहा कि बोले टके? क्या बोला बोल? Prime cost. Mean मोटा cost. हिंदी में क्या बोलेगा बोल? मोटा cost. That means it is the purely very identifiable cost. Very identifiable cost. I can easily tell you that how much amount of stock material is used, how much amount of right wages, how much amount of chargeable expenses are there. We can tell it, and that is why it is called prime cost or actually main frame cost. इसके पर हम ऐड करेगा फैक्ट्री ओवरहेड. क्या ऐड करेगा? ये वाला फैक्ट्री है, ये फैक्ट्री में कुछ ओवरहेड है. क्या है? क्या है बोल? This is called factory overhead. This is called factory overhead. Then what are the factory overheads? What are the items that comes under this? Rent. One is बोल, इधर से बोल, क्या लिखा बोल? Power and fuel. I can write it here. If it is given there power and fuel, then lighting and electricity, लूज टूल्स अगर है तो ये भी इधर लेना पड़ेगा. बोल. डेप्रिसिएशन ऑफ फैक्ट्री एसेट. कोई फैक्ट्री का कोई मशीनरी ऐसा प्रोडक्शन करने के लिए जो यूज़ हुआ, फैक्ट्री एसेट्स इज नॉट देयर. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग मशीन्स और लाइक दैट, और फैक्ट्री बिल्डिंग, तो फैक्ट्री एसेट जो है उसका डेप्रिसिएशन भी इधर आएगा. देन इंश्योरेंस एक्चुअली ऑफ फैक्ट्री प्रीमाइसेस. Then supervisor or workman salaries. Supervisor or work manager salary, etc. Salary, right? This comes to rupees maybe 60,000 rupees, right? In all it comes to 60,000 rupees. So you have to add it up and get 2,50,000 rupees is your answer. Factory overhead. No, not factory overhead is 60,000 rupees. So it comes to 50,000 rupees or 2,50,000 rupees. Now you have to add and less another one thing, that is WIP. वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस का ओपनिंग बैलेंस को तुमको ऐड करना पड़ेगा. 10,000 रुपीज सपोज है, राइट? इट इज 2,60,000 आ गया. लेस करेगा क्या? WIP क्लोजिंग वाला, राइट? क्लोजिंग भी लगता है कि 5,000 है, ठीक है? तो आंसर आ गया कितना? 2 लाख. आंसर आया 2,55,000. ओके. ये जो 2,50,000 है, ये राइट साइड में ट्रांसफर कर दो ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में. तो कितना रुपया खर्च हुआ अप टू फैक्ट्री? 2,55,000 अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर एग्जांपल, राइट? You take it down, you have to transfer it to the right side by trading account. By trading account 2,55,000 transferred. Transfer the cost of production. Transferred factory cost. Okay. Just you write here transferred. No need of that, only transfer is sufficient. Okay, so both say total is 2,55,000. Fine. This is called manufacturing account, and that amount and the trading account will start after this by in the trading account में तुमको क्या करना पड़ेगा, टू मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अकाउंट 2,55,000. In manufacturing account, in trading account, suppose here is a trading account, right? You have to do that. Two manufacturing account, say in that case you have to do the sums like that. Manufacturing expenses, two manufacturing 2,55,000 से स्टार्ट करेगा सम. फिर जो है आएगा जो सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का जो एक्सपेंसेस होगा, जो जितना जो खर्च हुआ है, रेंट, नॉर्मल टाइप ऑफ एक्सपेंसेस विल कम हियर. दिस इज ऑल रिगार्डिंग क्या बोल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अकाउंट. ओके.